to get that kind of yardage because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep the defense out of bounds. Stay ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
This will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll take this to the other side of the field. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 in the first.
And he's starting to see how comfortable he's getting with this offense. He's understanding his blockers, understanding the playbook a little bit more, understanding his usage rate, and he's really thrived in the first part of the year.
This one caught by Osborne, right side. He takes us just a few yards. Good work after the catch, getting there in 23 in the first. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, if you run plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Cousins now to throw on first down. He's going to hit the first big time. Gain of 7. And it's second down.
Quaker on off.
17-yard line.
First.
Now a handoff up the middle. Vikings going to take over to defend this first half. Cousins on first down. Underneath to his running back complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Play action now. Cousins. Going underneath. He's got Hawkinson. That's a good completion over 7 yards. They're going to be second down. And now they're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 3. With the Chiefs' 38-yard line.
They go play action. Cousins. To the sideline and incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint,
it's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. Obviously, people would say, just keep attacking. But I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack. Make sure you take care of the ball.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Cousins now. He's got it. Complete. Inside the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. They'll start this drive out of the ball. Shoots fired. He's going to get a good game of that. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On play action, Cousins. It fights him off. To the right side, complete to Jefferson. And beyond bounds after getting this one across the 40. Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. 1st down Vikings. They'll try the left side. Shreds the tackle. There he goes left side. Touchdown, 20 on the year, and the Vikings have taken a 5. Minnesota offense set to take over again. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he gifted there. A gain of 2. Looking to speed things up now with some tempo. Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defense backs read routes and big plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well
Cousins. His first down is able to get the third down conversion. A first down throw for Cousins. Catch is made by Hawkinson. It's held in. Gets it down the the catch and run by Raymond now in 43 yards.
This game has shown you no shortage of offense. Both teams have been ripped up from the start. And here's yet another big play. The defense is just going to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
To the air again, it's Cousins. Yeah, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down in the end zone, but could not hang on. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 for the 22. Cousins for the throw here, coming by Allison. And quickly, they get to the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Get! Wait down!
On 3rd down. Nice move at the 5. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team to have a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in some situations, they will take it back. That's always possible. We're going to be out of the tunnel setting right now. This guy's going to build a count all day, and he'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
To the
Another nice run by him.
Hey, 382, Liz, 50. Wide, wide. What's that?
Cousins now on second down. Cousins here to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds. Able to take this one up to the 35. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5.
What's that?
Cousins. Open man, he's got him. He's tied in Hawkinson. Minnesota now ready for their next possession.
What's that?
Off the play fake, Cousins. They shakes it off. He's going to rifle one deep left side. With all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides. So for the Vikings, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Total team effort today, guys. Played some good ball out there today, guys. I'm one of the first in the ice tub tonight, fellas. Too late, already full.
It's week 6 of the NFL, and we've got the Vikings' speedy running back. He was outstanding last week, racking up a ton of yards and touchdowns. It's the Vikings and the Bears, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 24.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. That's extended into Hollywood as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Today we've got a week 6 Minnesota Vikings taking on the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together.
The Vikings offense ready to take over here for the first time at 5-0 into the month of October. And the one we'll be watching is this man at running back. He had the game to end all games last week, did he not? I mean, every time we looked up, it seemed like he was in the end zone.
And let's face it, I didn't want to work out. I was enjoying what I was I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing. Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. Jefferson's going to go. Let's go. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. That's right to maybe 2.5 to get the 49.
Brings up second
So Charles, you look at this offense, start to the season, 5 wins without a loss. What do you think that we start believing that maybe we got something special?
complete to Justin Jefferson. It's a defense down. First down, Vikings.
Not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example.
Ball carried by number 26.
They lost 5
He's
of 6
across
of
midfield to the 48-yard
Like, if you
line.
get toward
It's a
mid-November,
pickup of 3.
Thanksgiving
Brings
time
up
frame,
second
and you're
and
still doing
7.
this, that's when things start to get real for a ball player.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. First contact.
Complete to C.J. Hawkinson.
It's been a 7-play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 10. Number 26 is the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 14. First down, Minnesota.
Play fake. Cousins.
Complete to number 18, Justin Jefferson. Touchdown,
Great effort
Minnesota.
there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing an AC tournament lights out to a situation like this. And so just think about what it would be like to be on the ball.
Carried by number 26.
Maybe they did something.
The tackle by Jalen Johnson. Taking down second and 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Cousins.
Complete to number 26. A gain of 5. First down, Vikings.
To throw, Cousins. Back to Jefferson, and he's got it.
Complete to Justin Jefferson.
Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
First down,
And the offense
Minnesota.
had another first drive. Not much has changed here in drive number 2.
I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. Very confident going into the game. But once you're confident on a drive, it's hard to get out of the mindset, isn't it? And we can always walk in on a skill position.
Complete to T.J. Hawkinson.
Let's go early in the game.
Out of bounds at the
Completion
18-yard
good for
line.
7 there.
It's a gain of
And it's
7.
2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Cousins. finish it off with 6 points. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Fights through it. And just shutting him off there.
Number 26 is the ball carrier.
Across the 20-yard line.
A gain of
That's
21
good for
yards.
21 yards
And
on
the
first down.
Vikings
Well, this
first
is the
down.
reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another one.
That's the end of the first
Right out of the
quarter.
gate,
With the score, Vikings 14.
and of course,
Bears
carrying
nothing.
momentum from last week into this week's game.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing his Cousins. Justin Jefferson bringing in the sling. It's all good. Pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go in the second down.
It's a
Second
gain
and
of
a couple.
8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Still going. He may go. Big play there. With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, I got to say, I don't know how he made it all the way to the end zone without going down. What a run.
Absolutely incredible that was, because defensively you're taught to break down, wrap up, but in this case he didn't really allow it, and really no one was able to slow him down enough for the extra help to get there. He just kept getting out of tackles all the way downfield and found the end zone.
So here are the Vikings to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat of this ball game as well. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. He's able to take this one to the 55. And even 50 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw near to a 15.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Vikings. Complete to number 3, Jordan Addison.
And that's going to
Bring
bring
him
up
up to
2nd
the
down.
47-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Cousins. Pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum, but not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And now out comes Minnesota.
You're hot! Listen to me.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. It's taken down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Minnesota.
On 1st down, he's going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings are able to widen their lead here in this first half. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and, oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And now following that turnover, they've got an opportunity here to try to cash in with good field position before intermission. Following the interception, Cousins. Underneath, he's got Hawkinson. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
This is first down. Struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in the face.
First and goal.
Chance to 5-yard line. Big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Cousins now. Touchdown catch. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you have to be
He was taken down by Kyle Fuller. A gain of 18 on the play. First down,
now
Vikings.
on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
Number 26 is Walker.
221 yards rushing now for the NFL
First down,
leader coming into this
Minnesota.
ball game. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase.
It's a gain of 20. And the Vikings first down.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And the Vikings have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel...
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Gets past one man. Now he's loose again. He stiff arms him. Also strong running. 70 yards. The Vikings are able to strike quickly to add to their lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He has been a touchdown machine. It has been enjoyable to watch.
And the scoreboard continues to light up as a result of his efforts. He's been a blast, though. Every time you look up, you just figure if he's got the ball in his hands, he's going to end up in the end zone. It's been that kind of a game for him.
Absolutely. Now you just keep waiting for more.
Let's 50.
A first down throw for Cousins. They'll wind up getting second. And that'll make it second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 17-yard line.
Had to do a double take on that one, Brandon, because so
For
far in this
Justin
game,
Jefferson,
the man, his pass is called incomplete.
It's
Third and short yardage, Cousins. Sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent, and they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you this would get over fast because this game decided
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Action now, Cousins.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Viking.
Down to the 42.
Number 26 is the ball carrier.
I think this offensive
Romaine
line got some
Edmonds
spots
on
on
the
his
tackle.
faces, and I know it sounds
2
crazy.
yards on the pickup.
They practiced
It's
for this
second
back in
and
training
8
camp. They
at
knew
the
they'd be in
Bears'
situations
42-yard
where there'd be
line.
extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world to the challenge.
The result, only 4 yards.
Complete to T.J.
Just like
Hutchinson.
that, it's third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Zebra. What's up?
Cousins. Come into a game preaching total team effort, CD. I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And now out comes Minnesota. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Maybe that was on the sideline.
Now he's into the clear again. How about this? Racing to the end zone. A big play there. 85 yards. And the Vikings continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. CD, it'll go into the books as just one win, but this is a really impressive win. They've done it on defense, and here they continue to do it on offense. Another score in the fourth quarter to widen that advantage.
I like where you were going with that one. Would you say, partner, has won 3 victories today? Landslide on the scoreboard, emphatic victory on either side of the ball. They really got it done.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Back near the goal line, Cousins. That's down the field for Jefferson. There he goes again. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Vikings offense now heading out to take over as they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter and that current 5-game win streak.
Up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities. to slip through their fingers, as do the others.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown as they just into their toes. The impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the fourth quarter.
Just stop them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could have put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
Minnesota victory, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin? Most times, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for Minnesota, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head back home next week.
They were ready for us today. Yo, Madden cast, where you up?
down 24. And we've got the Vikings speedy running back. He's coming off a historic game, topping Adrian Peterson's 2007 mark of 296 rushing yards. It's the Vikings and the Niners on Monday Night Prime Time.
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Tonight we close out Week 7 together with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early.
The Vikings offense about ready to get going. They are 6-0 here to start the year. And the one we'll be watching is this man at running back. And he was, in a word, unreal a week ago.
The game of his life is how he put it. And man, was he magnificent in that one.
First play and a first pass for Cousins. Complete. Jefferson to target. Here we go. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. In motion right is Osborne. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. This one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be slowed right away.
Something like that happening this early in the game. How about that run to get things started? Didn't he win NFC Player of the Week last week?
Yeah, he was on fire a week ago, and what a start to this one.
Yeah, there's something I can't feel down at all.
The Vikings at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. They have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, well, a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Cousins on first down. Making the catch. This is the Tiger Mountain. Touchdown. Josh Oliver with his first touchdown of the year. And the Vikings will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator and what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
He goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Cousins to throw it. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Well, he's got it. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. The Vikings now heading on to the field. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. As they say, there's never a doubt in our minds we are going to be successful in this one.
They'll run on first down. And some room to work. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. This one caught by Osborne, right side. He works it past the 50. Cousins now to throw on first down. He gets it to Addison. There goes a gain of 4. And it'll be second down. Now a handoff up the middle. Pump. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself. This is a game each game individual. Right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand.
And they'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Vikings go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Well, he's done that. We'll be hoping to continue that trend. Good position to be in here, second and inches. To throw, Cousins. Completes this to Allison out left. 2 yards, good enough for first. To throw is Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. He slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 as the... On second down now. Bump. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he's taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Vikings. Josh Oliver with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns.
Big tight end. He can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
First down. Here's Cousins. That's caught downfield by Allison. Another big play as he gets 28 out of that one. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down. Bump. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Cousins. For the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards on the play. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route run.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play.
Previous play is under review.
Play official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's
After
pretty
review
tight.
the play,
Here's the
ruling
call.
on the field stands.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. He's got his man. It's taken for a Viking touchdown. KJ Osborne
Brown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. On 1st and 10, Cousins. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a give right side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Cousins now from the 50. Throwing the incomplete. That's out of it. Well, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. And with that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Now Cousins. Looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll run on 1st down. And he will score. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So we have a tie now atop the all-time single-season rushing touchdown list. With Daniel Tomlinson, you've just been joined by this man.
And they share similar traits in running the football. Excellent vision, cutting ability, determination, will. They understand where the end zone is.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see it back. Just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Taking the sideline grin as well. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup.
Up the middle they go. Buck. A solid stiff arm. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. 126 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. Cousins now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play action. Cousins. This is caught by Addison. They got 29 yards on time. And that last completion, CD, is now over 400 yards passing in the game. And quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Completes it to the fullback hand. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings had 6 to their lead. So the moment is finally at hand. What a season, CD. His 29th rushing touchdown of the year. No one in the history of the NFL has had more in a single season. And congratulations to him. What an achievement.
We certainly have the feeling early in the year, maybe week 2 or 3, where we talked to each other and thought this could really turn into something. But I don't know if either of us thought we'd get to this point. Maybe the best season ever by a running back in NFL history.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the 3rd, and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want 4, you want more than that. And guess what? That only helps your team.
Yeah, so far 3, now in search of 4. On first down, Bump. Spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
So the record safely in his pocket. Now it's a question of how high can he go. He's just become the first ever, Charles, to score 30 times in a single season.
Well, let's certainly savor this moment. The first time ever, as you just noted, that someone has hit 30. What a ride this has been.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it.
Hey, Ringo, 48. Hey, yellow.
Cousins throwing quickly out for Jefferson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. The one thing we both learned about quarterback.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, his second touchdown of the night. And the Vikings hang on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, obviously, Charles, no more points were needed, but some teams just can't resist the urge to keep adding on, and they did just that here in the fourth quarter.
And we've certainly been on the call to see many teams do exactly that over the years, Brandon. Some to even more impressive degrees. In the end, it always goes back to there's still a defense out there, and it's still a game of NFL football. So if you don't like what's happening, it's up to you to get them stopped.
And now out comes Minnesota. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. A first down throw for Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Here's Cousins. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson, 57 yards. And the Vikings are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year. But Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful.
So here are the Vikings to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10. Cousins. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Minnesota. 49 yards. Off the play fake, Cousins. And this will be caught. Continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, they just continue to roll. And Charles, for you and I, we love the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Vikings head out to take over once again.
And they hope to polish things off, and what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. Throwing here, Cousins. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now he's loose again, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time, because this game, boy, is a lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visited and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Vikings, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Who's up for some victory tacos? I'm always ready for victory tacos, baby. Yo, Madden pass, where you up? We trending right now? Got it, bro.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Vikings and the Packers on EA Sports.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
Without enjoy when I watch their game.
The Vikings offense ready to get going here. 7-0 on the year. And the one to watch is going to be this man, their rookie running back, as he is now well within reach of that magic number, 2,000 yards rushing for the season.
And a 2,000-yard season would be an incredible accomplishment. And I don't know about you, but I've absolutely marveled at how he's running football all season long. Let's face it, the countdown is officially on, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Now Cousins. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, like my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere. The Gary Tigers was on speed dial, but I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this stuff if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media, we'll start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season?
That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. We're down to a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Good move at the 30. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. These are his numbers from last week's contest. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And it's across midfield and inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing is Cousins. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down. To the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync, the line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted, and that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down now. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Oh, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the 1st half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play call.
The Vikings ready to go again on offense. Following the interception, Cousins. He's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings have moved out in front. Getting your back involved
what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. So here are the Vikings to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. Cousins on first down. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson, and he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Just shy of midfield. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Cousins. He gets it to Addison. His first catch, good for 9 on the first down. This one caught by Osborne right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll throw again. Cousins. Over the middle, complete to Addison. And he gets it to inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 22 yards there, first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
Now, meanwhile, there's a 2nd down try that's knocked away and incomplete.
A few questions about that throw, because to me, there just wasn't a lot there. I thought he tried to do a little bit too much, almost tried to roll a receiver open when there was no chance he was going to be. Nice job by the linebacker, being all over that one and knocking it away.
T.J. Hawkinson, touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Well, defense are going to have to start doing something different because this guy's absolutely carving them up, especially down here in the red zone. He's been one of the top receiving tight ends here in the first half of the season.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime.
Cousins now to throw on first down. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hawkinson.
T.J. Hawkinson. A gain of 13 yards.
First down. Here's Cousins. And this one's incomplete.
That's the first time that it's been incomplete in the time.
Yes, he caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Cousins, meanwhile, throw complete there to Hawkinson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 30.
A gain of 14. And the Vikings first down.
Cousins again. Slant route, he's got Addison. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. On second down. Buck. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Vikings.
From the red zone now, Cousins. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. To throw is Cousins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's been slinging it in the first half. I expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown. When he gets out the way to try to pick up that third, isn't it?
I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings take a 3-touchdown lead. And out now come the Vikings. Play action now, Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are able to add on to their first-half lead. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to.
The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. Out of his end zone, Cousins. Middle of the field to Jefferson. Running free at the 45. Justin Jefferson inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. Play fake. Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he gets this one just shy of 40 down at the 39. They'll run on first down. Bump. And he's got room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 163 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. Cousins out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking.
Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hawkinson. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the
Vikings take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Buck. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll get this out to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
A first down throw for Cousins. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hawkinson, 70 yards. And the Vikings extend their lead yet again.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. We've seen him be good.
Get. Stop.
Quickly to Addison here. Fights loose.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
First down, Vikings.
Cousins now. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. That's down the field for Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Vikings get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
And the football going back to the Vikings offense.
They go play action. Cousins.
Open man is Osborne. He's got it.
And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided. There's Allison. Touchdown, Vikings.
23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Vikings add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the fourth quarter to grow.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they...
And now the rookie's free. Look at the spin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Man, 216 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show off their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just rocking it. These guys, they got it going today.
These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
They'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On play action, Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for a Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great effort there. 26 yards.
And the Vikings are poised to move to 8-0 as they extend their lead even further.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He is north of 200 yards. Any time that you can say you're north of 200 yards, you've done something. On 1st and 10, Cousins.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you could always get the backups some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you express that because you're giving plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas, and they just want to tromp on teams. And what I like to see is, if you like to do that, how do you handle it when it comes back against you? On those days where someone can run it up on you, do you handle it the way that you expect your opponent to? If so, keep doing your thing.
Now Cousins.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Vikings add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
234 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right.
He'll get it here on the jet sweep.
This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At their
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Now a handoff up the middle.
A good space to operate there as he takes his down inside the 45-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Meanwhile, Cousins throw.
Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have where you checked off your boxes. But 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at
Previous
this just to
play is
make
under
sure.
review.
Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
On 1st down. Bump. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running.
Touchdown! Justin Jefferson from 21 yards away.
And the Vikings just continue to roll.
And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
And now out comes Minnesota.
I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead?
Lucky 48.
Cousins on 1st down.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And got his man complete.
Now he's in to clear again.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Minnesota,
they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.
And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Can't wait to watch some film from today.